Hello, my good friends. It's time for Off the Ledge. It's the weekend. Saturday, the last day of May. The moon is in Leo. It's a fiery kind of a day. Grab your fiery side and go do something in an impassioned way. I've been reflecting a lot on what's going on from a spiritual perspective. And here's what I got for you. I know that it seems like we're in an alternate reality. We kind of are in a way. That it's really hard to understand why we're seeing evil in the many, many forms that is showing up. Particularly with certain people. It's undeniable evil. It's something that we can't even believe we're seeing. It's interesting how that light's flashing behind me. It's right over my head. Maybe it means I'm enlightened. The reason that it's so clear is so that we can all see it. I know what evil is. Some people don't know what evil is. When you take actions and, issue decrees that aid, that's keeping people alive rather than dead, that's evil. When a human being can look at another human being and know that they're inflicting a gross amount of suffering upon that human being and they mock them, that's evil. When you prey upon the most vulnerable, innocent people who haven't done anything that is a crime or, untoward. And you point to them and you say, criminal, criminal, evil one. You call them evil, right? When somebody does that to innocent people, when somebody plucks innocent people off of the street, doesn't allow them to communicate with any of the family members or friends, takes away their phone, and ships them in the night off to a foreign country, into a work camp, a gulag, a concentration camp, where nobody can hear from them. That's evil. When we see Elon Musk having body movements that look like not human, and head movements that look not human, it's because it's evil. So what I want to say is that if we don't see it clearly, we won't fight back and win. When we fight, we win. If we're not clear about what it is, then we'll be in the fuzzy zone. And when we're in the fuzzy zone, we're indecisive, and we can just give it a pass and hope it gets better. When it's in our faces and it's affecting us, either directly or indirectly, and it's affecting the vulnerable around us, we can't just turn away and pretend it's not happening. So that is what I feel we're going through in this country from a spiritual perspective. We have to see it, we have to know it, we have to understand that there's no way that we can call it anything but what it is. It's evil. It does exist, and we need to conquer it. And we conquer it with love and with passion and with commitment that's unwavering. And that's the message that I have today from my guides. Let me know what your guides are saying. And for more guidance, let's read Ernest Holmes. Get involved. Include thyself. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. We will say of the Lord God, the Lord is our refuge and our fortress, and God we trust. At the center of our being is peace, that peace that is felt in the coolness of early evening, after workers have turned from their labor, and the first star shines in the soft light of a translucent sky. There is a freshness, a vitality, a power underlying this peace. It broods over the earth quietly, tenderly, as a mother watches over her sleeping baby. In this peace that holds us so gently, we feel strength and a protection from all fear and all anxieties. It is the peace of God and the divine. And underneath it all, we feel the love of the Holy Presence. As we become more conscious of this love, all lack, all fear, all that is false slips away as mists fade in the morning sunshine. We are one with deep, abiding peace. We know that all is well. We know that as we permit this peace to flow through our beings, through our minds and hearts, every problem is released. The way is made clear before us, and it is filled with joy and harmony. We are peace, we are love, we are power, we are vitality and strength and all good. Where we are, there is peace, and so it is. I just want to mention that this line, as we become more conscious of this love, all lack, all fear, all that is false slips away as mists fade in the morning sunshine. That line, mists fade in the morning sunshine, is literally what the weather was like here today. It is a little windy. Let's hear what Kathy Beale has to say about the astrology for today.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for May 30th, 2025.
Oops, sorry. It's the 31st. Try to keep up in it.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for May 30th, 2025. It's a high energy day.
Wait a minute,
and
wait.
Don't be...
Okay, what happened was she said May 30th instead of the 31st. But let's just keep going.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for May 30th, 2025. It's a high energy day, and don't be surprised if your impulse is sudden and unexpected and bent on having fun. Have you had much of that lately? This is a day to make up for it. That's all for now.
Yeah, that's that moon in Leo. She mistakenly said the 30th, but it's for the 31st. It's hard for all of us to keep up. I want to mention before I do a reading with the Osho cards that when you book a reading with me, it's kind of like paying me for my work. So if you can maybe fit it in your schedule to book a psychic reading, it will really help me. Taken a big hit lately, so I would really appreciate it. And thank you to all of you who do and who donate. I appreciate it. Let's see what the Osho cards have. PsychicAnnetteDion.com. I have been sort of given a presentation from a beautiful high vibration spot here where I live. Today's a little bit windy. I might have to postpone day 5 to Monday. But I'll put up a notice. I'll post a notice if that's the case. Okay, so 3 Osho cards to guide us through the day. Please don't get discouraged. I know it's disheartening to see how evil they are. But it's better that it's exposed and right there on the surface. It's better that it is, because there's no questioning. Well, maybe they're not that bad, or maybe no. I've literally seen I've literally seen what appears to me to be possessed human beings. I'll just leave that there. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand it, but that's what it is. Okay, so I have the guilt card and the creator card. There's a lot of people feeling guilty. I know this might be hard for you to believe, but I'm picking up there are a lot of people that are feeling guilty for having gotten on the Trump train. I can feel the cynicism as I say that. They do. Think about people who voted for Trump, that have lost their jobs, that are being threatened with removal of their Social Security and their health care, that are being threatened by these tariffs that would jack up prices beyond what they can afford. The price of eggs didn't go down. And so I feel people waking up. Maybe they're seeing it too. They're seeing the darkness. So we're going back to our creator source. That light reminds me of the light behind me. That light, creator source. See? Creator source. A lot of people are going back to their faith. I can feel the cynicism as I say that. A lot of people are going to, when things are desperate, a lot of people get on their knees that aren't even religious. And from that comes harmony. Now, what's popping in my mind right now is the fact that on June 14th, the day that is scheduled to have some kind of a military parade for Dumpy, Pope Leo is live streaming a Catholic Mass that you can watch if you're in Chicago. I think it's is Wrigley Field still there? I'm not sure of the location, but you can find out easily enough. Classic example of pushing back on the demonic. Not that our military is demonic, but pushing back on the demonic energies that have infected the White House. We will get through this. It's forcing us to be better human beings. And that's the little tiny little gift of the dark side. Is it forces us to really concentrate on the light, to be as loving as we possibly can be, and to care for one another in the face of its opposite. So I leave you with that. Please join us for Church of Spirituality tomorrow. I'll come back later with a pop-up, and today is the last Saturday of the month and the last day of the month. And if you're a member, you're invited to the psychic party. So 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be live streaming. It'll be set to members only. It's always a great time. I often do many readings for people, so make sure you show up if you're a member. And you can become a member by joining. Hopefully the join button is popping up. And we'll see you there. The psychic presentation, how to be psychic, might be delayed till Monday because it is quite windy today. All right. Namaste. Be well. Be kind to yourself. See you soon.